Welcome back, fight fans. Let's just dig right into it. According to Michael Benson and BoxingScene.com, the WBO have now officially ordered Oscar Valdez to defend his featherweight world title against Shakur Stevenson next. A purse bid has been scheduled for Friday, August 2nd. Now, since a purse bid has, been scheduled for this fight, this is a very interesting and telling fight. But what's going on is a lot of people want to see this fight. You have to understand this would be a fantastic matchup stylistically. Oscar Valdez is a warrior. He's always shown that he's a warrior. The guy fought with a broken jaw. He has power, he has pop, he has speed. He's in his prime. So there's nothing like seeing a fighter like Oscar Valdez fight one of the young and upcoming lions like Shakur Stevenson, a guy who's shown elite level skill set. Not saying that he's elite yet, but showing that type of skill set. This is the type of fight that people crave and would love to see. But instead of actually getting the fight, instead of actually seeing this fight come to fruition, we're starting to see Oscar Valdez looking to take the route of being a complete ducker, and we have to call it how we see it. We have to be honest, we have to be unbiased, because this is his mandatory challenger. This fight has been mandated. This is not like Canelo Alvarez and Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo has never been mandated to fight Canelo Alvarez. So Shakur Stevenson is actually being mandated to fight Oscar Valdez, and this is what Oscar Valdez manager or management team states, that Valdez has been at featherweight for his whole career. He defended his title 6 times successfully. It's no longer easy to make the weight, but for Warrington or Frampton, he feels he deserves those names. So, at the end of the day, I understand, you've defended your title 6 times, you're ready to move up. If that's the case, then move up. I wouldn't call it a duck. What makes this a duck is that you're willing to stay here for 2 different fighters, but not for Shakur Stevenson. That's disgusting. You need to step up to the plate and fight Shakur Stevenson. Even my commenter, chimes in on it and states that Frank Espinoza is just basically pouring water on this potential defense versus Shakur Stevenson, saying that he'd rather go to 130, saying he'll fight Frampton or Warrington. It makes it sound like Valdez is ducking Shakur, and I get it. Shakur would be a heavy favorite in that fight, because basically what they're saying at Espinoza Boxing is, why take the risk of a Shakur Stevenson without the huge payday of a Frampton or Warrington fight? I get it. I understand the payday matters, but it's still a duck officially, because at the end of the day, it's a duck. And I think that Oscar Valdez would have a fantastic chance in that fight. He has a lot of power. He's in his prime. He's young. Shakur Stevenson has not reached the experience or his physical prime yet. So, you still give Oscar Valdez and Shakur Stevenson a closer fight than what many people think. I don't think it's a very far apart fight. I think Shakur Stevenson, could win the fight. I would favor Shakur at this point, but that doesn't mean Oscar Valdez couldn't win. I think it's closer to a 50-50 fight because of the experience, because of one fighter being in his prime, and because of Valdez's power. So I think that evens things up a bit. I would still slightly edge Shakur at this point because of his tremendous skill set that we've seen on display, but you never know until you're actually in there with the fighter. Unfortunately for Oscar Valdez, it looked like him and his management team are going to duck Shakur Stevenson. But once again, unbiased as always, it's the IBFP. Please share, like, and you must absolutely subscribe.